Hey guys, Mike Hanselman, owner of Small Arms Pistol Academy. We have a G45. It's been Cerakoted, and you can see there's a Holosun 509T on here. I have a brand new shooter out at the range with me. This is going to be her firearm, and we just want to go over how to actually tear this gun apart, clean it, and know everything about it. So I'm going to walk her through this as you guys watch a brand new shooter do it. So go ahead, grab your firearm, and we're just going to pull this slide all the way to the rear first so we can verify there's nothing in here. And you guys can look down there. I know there's a lot of you internet warriors who are going to say we didn't verify it, but we just did. So did you. So we're good. Go ahead, release that. With your right hand, go ahead, get that good grip and pull your slide slightly backwards. Go ahead and pull down on your 2 takedown levers. Make sure you're pulling both of them. And once you do that, release your slide. Go ahead, pull your trigger. And you guys could see right back here that started moving. I know the shadows are weird here, but it did start moving. So now go ahead and just slide that right off. There we go. So we're going to put our frame, which is in our right hand. So we're going to set our frame down on the table. We don't need that right now. And go ahead and notice how she's holding this with the spring facing her. And that just gives you a little bit more leverage. So go ahead and take that spring right out of there. And I'll hold that just so it's out of the way. Now we're going to grab the right up here on your barrel assembly and go ahead and pull that out. So pick it up and pull it out. There we go. So now our gun is apart and we're ready to start cleaning, oiling it, whatever we want to do with it. And we're just going to reassemble this real fast. So go ahead. Notice how she just flipped that around. That way it's a little bit easier. We're going to put our barrel right back inside there. 1 second, I'm going to switch for a minute because I can do this part. So what I'm going to do is, okay. All right, so go ahead and hold it like that. Just think about pinching that so that you roll right here. All right, so we're going to put our barrel right inside there and then pull it backwards towards you. Go ahead and grab your spring, and the big end is going to go forward. So go ahead and start the big side in. Press it forwards just a little bit so it sits down in your grooves. There you go. You can see it sitting down in the grooves. So now we're going to flip that over, and we're going to grab our actual frame. Now, right back here, you guys can see we have our grooves that have to line up with the actual rail system. So we're going to start lining those up and slowly insert those in. There you go. If you ever hit any absurd amount of resistance, we want to stop doing what we're doing. And what we're going to do is pull that all the way to the rear and go ahead, release it. Now, since she's done that, we want to verify we did put the gun back together correctly. So I'm going to have you pull the trigger and just keep your finger held to the rear. Go ahead, work your action as your finger's all the way to the rear and release it. Go ahead, release that until you hear an audible click, which we did. So go ahead and pull it, just the trigger. And we heard another click, which means we would have shot at both of those. So the function check of that firearm is perfect. It is reassembled correctly. There you go, guys. It's a brand new shooter, and that's a video for her, so she knows how to actually take her gun apart, put it back together. Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in, guys.